Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. Today I have a Ram 1500 ride-on. My grandson is absolutely going to love this thing. So let's open it up, put it together, see how it works, and let him try it out. So let's go. So, rather large box, but I mean, it is a ride-on. So I'll spin that around so you can kind of like see the whole thing. It's not super heavy, just kind of awkward for one person to move around. So definitely get a second person to help you out for sure. And then this thing is going to be absolutely awesome looking. All right, so we are going to start taking a lot of this apart, but I'll give you kind of an idea. That's what the inside of the box looks like. So looks like that's part of a flare or some part of the vehicle. Okay, so I'm going to carefully turn this on its side and turn it upside down so we can easily get this out of the box. Okay, so far so good. Let's get that box out of the way. That's a pretty big box. All right, we'll turn this back upright and we're gonna have to cut this bag off, I see. Okay, so let's get all the accessories out of the bags so we can see what is what. And those are little rear view mirrors. Now looking at this, I think that might be the windshield we have going on there. So we'll place that there. Rear view mirrors we'll put up and out of the way. So looks like we got some washers, some more things here. That is your booklet. I'll bring that closer as we get into it. So it says, screwdriver, bring your own, M10 wrench. So that's how the wheels go on, the windshield, all the parts, configurations. That's your remote. All right, so let's get building. That's your seat. Put that down out of the way. So we got some chrome, plastic, but chrome wheel pieces. That is your remote control. And it's kind of like what you got inside there. So we'll take these wheels off. Put them down out of the way. And they are labeled front and rear. And this is so cool. It's got a set of keys with it. So we're gonna pop the zip tie off very carefully. Okay, so your set of keys, I'm going to put them in my back pocket so I don't lose them. And let's see what we got on this side. So it looks like those are your hubcaps. your steering wheel. And then this looks like your side window pieces. We're gonna hold off and put them on in a little bit. And here's your two motor assemblies. Okay, so on this side you have some wheel nut protectors. They're just put on there temporarily. And this is kind of like your tool, this little clear piece of plastic to help you get that situated. And then this is going to be this last accessory piece. This should be the charger. Yep, so that's your charger. Okay, so it does come with a bag with some washers in it. So we're going to open that up. Washers and a couple screws. Put them down there. All right, so let's first get these motors in here. Okay, so first we're going to get this nut off. And that's actually a pretty handy tool. Okay, and then you have this motor. It doesn't look like it has a side designate, so we are actually going to slide this over this here. And then that motor and wire slide into this little compartment here. So we're going to get that situated in there. All right, then we're going to put the wheel on. Okay, so the rear wheel is marked rear, but in case your sticker falls off, that is the piece you're looking for. And we're going to slide this on. And we're going to twist it until you kind of feel it like lock into place on the motor. Okay, in which case we did. We're going to put a washer, and then we're going to put the nut. And then we're going to use this tool to... And when we're done, we're basically going to have this tool on this side and the other one on the other side. And we're going to turn them like this. That way it will tighten both sides up. Okay, so on this side, same thing. We're going to slide that motor in. Okay, so I am going to use a hammer to give it a little bit of a love tap. So that goes through all the way. And then now I can put that washer and that nut on this side. And then we're going to use each tool. And we are going to tighten it down, holding each side, going in a clockwise direction. Basically what you are doing on either side of this. Okay, so you'll see on the inside the motor, there is a kind of like a little plastic sleeve. You kind of want to like slide that in. And on this case, you basically kind of like heard it. You heard it basically snap into place. And then now we should be able to tighten this down more of the way. Now in the front, same thing. Now we're going to be sandwiching two washers in between the wheel. So we're going to take that off. We're going to put a washer on. Then we're going to put the wheel on this side. Then we'll use the same nut tool to tighten that wheel down. And you'll kind of feel it find its home once it gets there. Okay, so next let's figure out this rim. I guess it kind of like goes in like this. So that kind of snaps in together like that. And then you want to look for the notches here. And those kind of pressure fit everything together. Okay. Okay, and the steering column has a screw through it. So what we are going to do is basically just take our screwdriver and undo this screw. Make sure you don't lose the nut that goes in there. Okay, make sure you get the alignment straight. So straighten out your wheel. And then we're going to plug this little wire connector together. Only goes one way. You'll see like the clasp for it. And then just push that together, and then that will snap into place. And there's a little canal that goes into. And then we're going to slip the steering wheel down. And we're going to line up that steering wheel column. So now we got that straight. So we can screw this down. Alright, so just double check that. Nice. Okay, motor plugs. I'll give you a close-up view of how they go, but you'll be able to see them. Okay, so inside the driver compartment, this is your battery, and then you're connecting this connector to the motor on the driver's side, and then on the passenger side, same thing, this little connector, and then this is your battery connecting everything together as well. So just make sure you have that. That is going to be your charging port right there. And then kind of quick view inside the console. That's your on-off switch. That's your key, which we have right here. So your keys go in like that. Pretty awesome. So that will turn it on. Awesome. And then like they said, that's your kill the power to that. Then your little control station over here. So, but yeah. And then your horn buttons. Let's try that out. Let's turn that on. You got your little shifter right here. Awesome. Your horn. Right, it plays your music. Oh, so that's your horn on that side. That plays that little music thing. Very cool. All right. Okay, so your seats, get your seatbelt out of the way, and then you want to align these two little clips on either side, and then basically push that forward, and then that will snap down into the back, and then you have two screws that you got to put on either side. And then you are just basically, let me get that better in focus, just tightening down each one of these screws. All right, so that is basically kind of ready to go. Okay, and then the windshield, you have these tabs. You kind of line that up. And that will snap into place, like so. A little bit of pressure to put down on that. Okay, so that's that. Then we have our side panels that we put down. So they snap into place. And then let me make sure I got the right orientation on these. Looks like they only go in one way. So just push that side mirror in and kind of give you a close-up view. So we're basically kind of like pushing forward on that, and then that will snap in, and then just give a little push, and we're good to go. Okay, And I think we are ready to go. So let me charge it up and let my grandson take it for a test drive. So stay tuned. Oh, the doors are cool. Has a little red button here on the side that opens up. You can probably see it closer on that side as well. So it does have a door. Pretty neat. Okay, so the remote we open up from here, and nice and beefy, and it gives you kind of a set of instructions on the back there. And it takes 2 AAA batteries. So put those in there. Put the battery compartment back on. And then put the screw in. All right, so that's ready to go. And there's really no power switch. That just basically turns it on. It's ready to go. Okay, so what you do is you're going to hold this button down for about 3 to 5 seconds. So so hold that in, and you'll see the light kind of blink. All right, now turn your truck on. And then it will automatically pair, so you are good to go. So let's give it a spin. All right, and here is Aiden taking his debut voyage on his truck. Anyway, Brian and Ian from Garage Mahal, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.